Hey guys, we're here at CES and Vizio has just announced their first ever OLED TV alongside a range of improvements to the rest of the TV lineup, all new soundbars, some crazy cool gaming stuff, and we're here to check it out. Follow me.
When it comes to V-Series, it's all about how can we get the most amount of technology in the largest screen size at the absolute best price point. Our all-new 2020 V-Series 4K HDR product line has the most amount of sizes ranging from 40 inches all the way up to 75 inches. This line will have an entirely new processor. So not only will it have 4K with high dynamic range, Dolby Vision support, HDR10, and HLG, but now we're adding HDR10 content support. In addition, every V-Series will ship with our all-new SmartCast 4.0 Smart TV platform. Stepping up from the V-Series is the all-new 2020 M-Series. Now, M-Series represents the best balance of picture performance and price point. With M-Series, we now introduce an all-new quantum dot film that is currently measuring at 80% of Rec 2020. That is a whole lot of color, and in addition to that, we also pack it with a powerful backlight. So directly behind me, you have two flavors of M-Series. We have our M7 and our M8. While both pack quantum dot for an enhanced color performance, the biggest difference is in its backlight performance. So with our M7, you have 600 nits of peak brightness with 30 zones of local dimming, and stepping up from the M7 is the M8 with 90 zones of local dimming and 800 nits of peak brightness. When you think about 4K and high dynamic range, it's all about expanding that contrast range. And that means with local dimming, we're able to get deeper black levels. With our peak brightness, we're able to get brighter highlights, and with quantum dot, more vibrant colors. Now the M-Series will be available from a 50 all the way up to a 65-inch size class. Stepping up from M-Series is our performance line of televisions, our P-Series. P-Series is a line that consumers get extremely excited about because while we're able to pack it with so many performance specs, it's still at that same value that Vizio is known for. Our P-Series Quantum will be available in a 65 and a 75-inch size class. It'll pack 240 zones of local dimming, up to 1200 nits of peak brightness with an enhanced quantum dot film that will give you a broader color range. With that, you'll also have a completely new processor that is only made available on P-Series, P-Series Quantum X, and OLED. That is the iQ Ultra processor. And one of the biggest features of that is that you will be able to natively play back 4K at 120 frames per second. Collectively, with the quantum dot, the peak brightness, the performance level, you will have a phenomenal experience with our P-Series Quantum. But the step up of our P-Series Quantum is our P-Series Quantum X. It's arguably the best TV that we have ever produced. And with our P-Series Quantum X, you'll see it in three sizes, a 65, a 75-inch, and an 85-inch. And it'll have 3000 nits of peak brightness, up to 792 zones of local dimming, and a quantum dot film that measures 85% of Rec 2020. You combine that with the picture processing of the iQ Ultra processor, a design that completely eliminates the bezel, and a size class that ranges all the way up to an 85-inch, and you have the absolute best home theater experience that you can ask for. So, new to 2020, we're offering consumers another option for a premium home theater and entertainment set. So for those customers that appreciate the perfect black levels and the absolute great viewing angles that OLED offers, we will have two sizes of OLED being introduced in 2020. We'll have a 55 and a 65-inch. You'll get the same picture quality characteristics and attributes that you would expect from OLED. So not only is it the perfect black levels, but you have the phenomenal contrast, the great viewing angles, and a design that allows us to really eliminate the bezel and allows us to create a profile that's super thin. All in all, this OLED TV, along with our picture processing, is something that we're extremely excited about, and it'll be a great alternate solution to our P-Series Quantum X.
Local dimming is critical for peak brightness and dimming capabilities. So if you look at the screen here, we literally kind of peeled back the curtain. We took the entire optical stack out of a normal television And what we did is we left the glass, the LCD glass that gives you the picture, and then the LEDs behind it that actually power the display. And what you can see is the LEDs actually interacting with the content. So you see here, there's a goldfish. And when you have this particular M8 has 90 zones of local dimming. When you have 90 zones, you can see anywhere that it's black or lack of content, we can turn off those LEDs. When you turn off those LEDs, you can actually use that power into the areas where there is content, and you can actually boost those LEDs. So now we're talking about peak brightness and local dimming. The more zones you have, the tighter control you have over the content.
My name is Phil, and I'm here from the product marketing team at Vizio, and we're excited to talk to you about some of the brand new features that we're introducing for 2020 with gaming. Come on in. Hey, so this is the Vizio TV Lounge, and we're really excited to show you some of the brand new features for console gaming on Vizio TVs. So in 2020, we're really excited to announce this new suite of features within our Pro Gaming Engine. We've talked to tons of gamers, console developers, in addition to game developers, and what we found is that gamers really care about performance, but they also want simplicity. So what we're introducing in 2020 is the Pro Gaming Engine. The Pro Gaming Engine will be a suite of gaming features tailored to exactly what gamers need on their TV. Now, this whole process is kind of a two-bucket scenario, where the first bucket will be picture quality. Now, we have our quantum dot performance, full array backlight, in addition to clear action and dynamic motion rate. But on the other side of that, we have response time. So our input lag has always been pretty good, but we're kicking it up a notch in 2020. For our P-series models and above, you're gonna be getting under 15 milliseconds of input lag. We've also included brand new features like VRR and AMD FreeSync. This will be a great way for gamers to eliminate tearing, stuttering, because the TV will actually be able to match the refresh rate of the game that you're playing. Right? So we have picture quality, we have responsiveness, but last but not least, we always want to talk about audio. Vizio is the #1 soundbar company in America, and for one of the main reasons for that is we do Atmos better than anyone. So let's give it a shot.
Let's do it.
All right.
All right, Control, we're going in.
Control? Really? I have a name. Never on prototype.
And your intel says one of the silos is still intact, right?
Yeah, as far as they can tell. Just get Dave.
Hey, left side, left side.
He'll handle the launch sequence.
So we have our 36514 soundbar, and Atmos is particularly awesome because it's not your traditional surround sound system in that you have a front and a rear. With Atmos, you're also going to add an additional dimension of sound, which will be able to help sound locate above, around, to the side of you to create a more immersive audio experience.